Hi, everybody. It is that show, the show after Comic Con. Oh my words! I have had quite a week, but I am back and I'm excited to talk to you guys about this week's books because there's tons of good ones. And then after that, I've got all of my goodies back from Comic Con. I think I've got most everything pricing up here. There are a few stragglers that will be in a different show. But the important part is new books that are releasing this week. I'm super excited to talk to you guys about them. I will see you guys right after this.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to fix it so you're in the middle of the screen you're not even on. But now we'll do the thing.
Hey, I see Jason's on. How are you doing? It's so funny to not see our normal people on the main screen. All right, everybody. It is going to be a fun show. For anybody that's watching, didn't get an invoice last week. I tried really, really hard to find time to be able to give you guys invoices before I left, but I also had to set up for our signing with Dave Wilkins and a bunch of other things I needed to get prepared before I left for the week. So I did not get to the invoices part. I figured you guys were okay with that. So they'll be coming. I was thinking about putting some out tonight, but I think I'm just going to do it all tomorrow together. So I apologize. It's going to be one big invoice. If you need extra time to pay it because it's going to be over 2 weeks of stuff, just let me know. I understand I'm going to be offering stuff at the end of the show that'll be quite expensive because it's all the cool stuff that I could pick up from Comic Con. And I get it. You don't want to miss it. All right. Let's do new graphic novels. Hey, Terrence. New graphic novel number 1, Our Soot-Stained Heart. This is a great Mad Cave book series. This is the entire series. It's 1 through 4, and it's just $20. I'm going to read to you what it's about. It says, the Coalition is a city of wonder in the deep north, but it is ruled by the cruel Governor Glass and his factory lords. Coal is the lifeline of the city, and for the honest workers like young Peggy Stones, life can be hard because of the nefarious quota. To get extra coal at the end of the year, you must be bad every day. Peggy's life is thrown into chaos when she is imprisoned and sent into exile, which begins a harrowing journey to the ends of the world to find answers that could change it. Again, that one is a $20 book. Just imagine if you had to be bad all the time. That does not work for me, by the way. I did do very well at Comic-Con. And Pablo says dinner with cilantro lime chicken and rice with jalapeno sauce. Yum. And we are seeing that there's 2 YouTube feeds. Kyle's going to have to answer that part.
Yes, there's 2 YouTube feeds. There's always 2 YouTube feeds. There's the vertical YouTube feed and the horizontal YouTube feed.
Yeah. One is the phone mode. Hey, Nava. So we do that so that if you're watching on a phone, you get to see the book and not see nothing, which is sometimes true when I don't know where to put things. So it's cool on my end.
You can watch it in full screen so you can see it big and not have to watch it and see the chat as opposed to having to watch the little box and see mostly chat.
Yeah. Aha. Okay. This is Darkness, Volume 1. Silvestri still killing it. This is the new stuff, not the old stuff. And that one is 18. And yes, Silvestri is still impossibly tall. So funny when you see him in person, you're like, what is going on? Switched over to widescreen. Yay! Thanks, Forrest. I will say that I had really good travels. Very good travels. No big deals. I know there were a lot of people that came from came from the East Coast that had a lot of like storms they had to make it through and a lot of delays. So a lot of creators had a real craziness. Hey, David. All right, this is Ultimate X-Men Volume 4. I think this actually wraps up the series. It also includes the Ultimate Universe finale part. That one is 20. Stand next to Valentino. Is Valentino short? By the way, if it annoys you that there's only a little bit of me in this other screen, you can jump on a full screen. You can watch from YouTube. You can put me on your TV. All right, I have this one because I have Teenie Howard coming to the store on Saturday. This is the book that she did before Sicko, which is the one that we're premiering this week. So if you would like to have her sign a copy of Marian Heretic, which is a very popular book, it is $18. There's no extra charge for an autograph. I will keep it until she's autographed it and then send it in your next pile. Steranko's really short. Corey needs one to sign. Okay. And I'm not 100% certain what I'm going to have signed. I know I'm going to have A covers. I have a bunch of variant covers that came in while I was gone. And then they said that they were going to send me everything that they had left from San Diego Comic-Con. And they assured me it would get here in time, that they understand that the time in between those two things is really short. So we'll see how that happens. I'm not going to be mad at them if it doesn't happen. It's a lot. The logistics for Comic-Con are so crazy.
I heard you tried to buy somebody's entire booth back wall.
Well, I would have done it too, except for they never took the wall down.
Except for those meddling kids and security.
Meddling kids.
The shoveler.
Here's a rust pile. Okay. Awesome Legend of Korra. This one's Kaya and the Secret of the Sand. That one is 14. Welcome, Adrian. How are you? If you're new and if you have any questions, just holler out. We're a friendly bunch. I can't believe it. We're already through the first arc of Event Horizon Dark Descent. This one is 20. Just like messed up storyline. So scary. Event Horizon was a revolutionary spaceship designed for one mission: faster than light travel via a top secret experimental gravity drive. And that gets kind of sideways right away. There was another book that came out pre-pandemic, I think, that was so crazy. The premise of it was that it had a god engine in which the crew could keep the ship going if it fed it enough bodies. So everywhere that they went, they, as part of their adventures, they also had to like capture people and feed it to the god engine. All right. Cool storyline, 1776 of the Marvel Universe. That one is 18. Revolutionary Warriors Assemble. From a prison outside of time itself, the sorceress Morgan Le Fay has new and dangerous designs for the Marvel Universe. Oh, Morgan Le Fay. We've got one big modern era epic collection this week. This one's Sting of the Scorpion. It is Venom. That one is $50. Heyo! Brenda's in the house. And we're still working on graphic novels. For my friends that are collecting everything Jeff Johns universe, especially now when you can kind of understand how connected it is, this is Hyde Street Volume 2 for $15. I reckon that Hyde Street is perfect for people that are coming out of the Exquisite Corpses universe. I'm looking for something to fill that void. This one is X-Men Age of Revelation Aftermath. Jed McKay, Tony Daniel, Mark Morales. That one is $16. Hey, Jarrett. This is our new comic book show. So we're doing books that are coming out this week for claims. And then when we're done with these, I've got all my stuff that I brought from Comic-Con that was not pre-claimed in our super handy dandy What's in the Box group. If you're not a member of the What's in the Box group, you should go join it. So that's where I put that kind of stuff. All right, Harley Quinn, Elvira. Super fun. That one is $20. Now this one's awesome. This one is a distillery book in hardcover. I actually did talk to Chip a little bit at Comic-Con, and he was discussing what the books might look like going forward, including the possibility of having some soft cover versions of these that were at a little better price point. So we'll see when that might happen and with which titles, but they've been considering that for a little while. This is The Big Burn. So it's still in its big hardcover format, and it's $30, and it says Owen and Carl are the Bonnie and Clyde of the 21st century, a smooth, slick duo who pull off impossible heists and have the time of their lives doing it. But when justice finally catches up to them, they think it's all over until the devil himself offers them a deal, their freedom for their very souls. But they soon find that without their souls, their love is missing too. So they set out to recruit a crew of the damned for the ultimate heist, brag into hell, and steal their souls back. That is a cool idea. I like that. Big Bird. Okay, last one on the board. This is the end of the graphic novel goodies. Hey, Andrew. This is a big, what they call treasury size. This is Justice League of America 200. So it's a really gigantic scale book in the treasury scale. That one is $15. So Ben, this is new comic books that are coming out this week. I just made it through all of the graphic novels, and then this is like the big like facsimile reprint. And now we're going to do regular books that are releasing this week, really tomorrow, and then Comic-Con. Then Comic-Con stuff. You can kind of see a teaser for the Comic-Con stuff on the board here right now. I got the rarest of the rare, including I actually stood in line and got you guys some Ghost Machine ash cans. The print room was tiny. Okay, I gotta find the other one of these real fast. All right, for my friends who are waiting for the Greatest American Hero, we went all in on just a cover, so we don't have any of the one that everyone's going to be looking for because they just got recalled. But there you go. Great story. Greatest American Hero. Good start back into the universe. Hey, Chris. Got a total of 5. And then on the board, I've got some pretty rare exclusives for later. So. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is Supernatural number 9. We saw a lot of these off the wall, so rewatch Minutes to Skim It to catch the concert we had. Yeah, we totally we did some singings. We're not saying it was good singings, but we did it. There's your A cover for Supernatural. Yeah, the Godzilla that's over here on the board has actual 24 karat gold painted on it. This is the rarest thing I could find. There is your B cover with picture.
Now that I've seen why that cover got recalled, the graphic designer in me goes, "Who fell asleep on the job?"
I know, because it's a big old chonky thing that's in the way, huh?
Yeah, that's not even like, oh, you forgot to change the spelling on something. That's like
it's like an artifact in the way.
You forgot to turn a layer off on a Illustrator file. Like, what is happening?
I can't believe that the printer didn't catch it before it got printed.
It's like, who works like that?
Something happened. I'm sure they're embarrassed. Thundar the Barbarian. What number is this? Hold please. It's underneath the sticker. 6. I have 1 copy of Thundar the Barbarian. 6. Oops, sorry.
Okay, I have to say it. You sang on Minutes to Skim It. I would sing now, but the only song I can hear in my head is St. Elmo's Fire, which is really not the greatest American hero.
No, it is not.
It's even the middlest American Rob Lowe.
All right, Tim Seeley, Tim Heeg. Man, I could have got Timmy to sign this one too. This one is Street Fighter versus the Valiant Universe. This first story has Bloodshot and Cammy, and then as a backup story, Ninjak and Dialism. I have this awesome cover. This is a good opportunity to explain to you. I'm sure there were a billion covers for this book. You know what show you should watch so you can see what they are and then pre-order them from me. Order up. Happens every Friday. They show you every cover.
This Friday with special guest, we don't know yet.
I thought you knew. You don't know? Oh no, that's for the show later on tonight.
Later on this next month?
No, I thought that Aggressive Positivity had Trish on.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
We know all of the FOCs for like the next 3 weeks except for this week.
Oh. What was my favorite part of San Diego Comic-Con? I don't know. There's so much cool stuff. I loved being at the Eisners when David Harper won for best news feature. Like, he does Sketched, and Sketched is an amazing, it has a podcast and it has video stuff and it has a print thing. If you aren't subscribed to the Patreon for it, I think it's Patreon, you should. It's some low amount of money. I think it works out to $4 a month or something. Order up costs you so much money. I apologize.
Then we're doing a good job.
I have ton of books, Rudolph. You got to wait till after this part. This is my pick of the week, Patron. He shows up and promises you to make your art worth 4 times as much, but at what cost? And then there's a twist. This is so good, y'all. This is my big pick of the week, Patron. SF needs my pick. Got it, SF. Got it. We'll put it in your pile with your awesome terminal. Okay, Patron goes to Nava. You will love it, Nava. It seems like 100% your kind of book. Okay, see any more? No. Okay. All right, this next pile I'm going to show you. These are not new books. They're your opportunity to claim them so you can get them autographed. If you are not local or cannot make it to our signing with Teeny Howard this weekend. I have Sicko #1. This is regular A cover for Sicko #1. You can ask for as many copies as you want. They're just cover price. The book is actually really, really good. I'm excited for what the second one is about. What's going on? And then this is my favorite cover. I actually tried to get a variant of this, like a virgin variant of this, but they just, Ignition has never done variant cover, so they just could not make it happen in time for our signing. Here's the B cover. It's 100% gorgeous. I'm going to put that over here because I cannot fit it on the wall. That is a big, thick pile. SF, do you want it to get autographed, hun? Or just leave it? I have a George pile here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Put that there in case he needs that. Okay. Okay, signed. Okay. Sign me. Okay. This is Midnight Man #2. Man, oh man. Y'all are not ready for what happens in this book. There's an assassin that comes after him, and then as a secondary storyline, one of their friends who got killed, there's 2 boys, one of their friends that got killed in one of the issues long ago. There's a big twist in the regard for that person. This is Midnight Man, the A cover. Yes, I did do them last week also. There is your B cover. C cover, which you're really going to understand who this guy is once you read the book. And the D cover. He's got a skate deck and a jam box. And he's all out of bubble gum, I guess. This one is another awesome book out of Mad Cave, Land of Never, #2. It's the Peter Pan-ish book. If you remember it from last time. It's going to be the last book I should look at, of course. Okay, this is Speed Racer, Tales from the Road. This one is The Rook. This one's got some cool spycraft that's part of it. It feels more spycraft than racing. And this week is so much different than last week. Last week we had like 4 boxes to go through. This one is much more reasonable week. Did jam boxes predate boom boxes? I don't know. What do you guys think? TJ! All right, this is Black Star #1 out of Titan Comics. Super trippy goodness.
Written by Lana Lang from Smallville.
Mm-hmm. And then I have the foil covers. The foil covers are $15. Also out of Titan Comics, this is Diablo number 4, Dawn of Hatred. Portable stereo was first. Did anyone have a Walkman or a Discman? From Paul Chadwick, this is Concrete, Stars Over Stand, number 2. All right. If you're just joining us, this is the first book coming off the board of Greatest American Hero comes down, number 1. You used to have one? Those kinds of things you can't leave your batteries in. It gets a little corroded. Things, boombox and jambox are about the same time, just different parts of the country, like soda pop or Coke. Yeah. Okay. Masters of the Universe number 2, Wings of Fate. This was really great if you read the number 1. It basically just like mirrored the same story that was in the movie, just from Orko's point of view. So this one, I'm sure, carries on from there. What a fun romp that film was. Supernatural comes down. I'm pretty sure my Discman works. This one ended up being really amazing. I'm definitely going to be reading the second volume of this one. I should know because it's Flux House that I was going to like it. This is Nano number 1. This is one about the 2 super spies that end up infiltrating a corporate town where they don't know what the workers actually do there. But they can't. They're fully not supposed to let anybody know who they are. It's really tough for the woman because she doesn't get to really do anything. Thunder comes down. Oh man, I gotta read this. I ran out of time to read these. This is Zach Kaplan's Only the Savage Are Left. Number 2, cover A's. We do have still the really, really rare number 1 exclusive cover. They only printed a very few. The set comes with this cover. It's Wayshek, who's a really hot cover artist, and the Virgin. It comes with them together for $30. Street Fighter versus Valiant Universe comes off the board. Super hot book for this week. I have a feeling that this one's going to be a sellout on my sales floor. We had a ton of people add it to their pull boxes, even from the very first time they announced it. Y'all aren't ready for what happens in this book. This is Horror of Godzilla number 1. Origin of Kaisei. There's your A. There is, yep. I agree with you. So Corey needs an A. SF needs 1. Corey, I got to figure out where I've got you set here. There's Corey. There is going to be different covers eventually here. Got to wait till I show them, though. Can't just say full set because you got to wait till I show them. This is the... Weirdly, this is the C cover. I have 2 C covers. That's cool. It's like him coming up from underneath this boat. And this is the D cover. Kelly Jones, I have one. SF, I'm guessing you want this one. Is this true? A, D. Okay, I got you, D. Does he wear a hockey mask on any cover? Not that I can see, Pablo. Goofballs. The patron comes off the board. Don't say I didn't tell you so. The Eye Collector, #1, Image Comics.
Was that Godzilla Halloween that we were asking about, the hockey mask? There is one where a pumpkin kind of looks like the hockey mask.
Yep, I just don't have any.
It was an incentive.
Midnight Man comes down.
And I think it was like a high number incentive, too.
Mm-hmm. Sorry that I can't get you guys high ratio stuff for stuff we're not ordering that many of. I apologize.
As I recall, when I saw it, I went to Matthias. I go, what shop's going to order that many?
Somebody.
He's like, it's Godzilla. I go, I know, but like even that's a high number for Midtown.
Was it 1,000 number?
I honestly don't remember. I just remember going, man, they won't sell that many Godzilla books in Japan.
Maybe they'll be surprised.
I may have been being facetious.
This is I love how this is. This is a chunky sized anniversary issue. Feral, guest starring the Stray Dogs. This is number 25. There's your A cover.
I need a Dungeon Crawler Carl Stray Dogs crossover where the feral cats run into Princess Donut.
I mean, that makes sense. I have one copy of the movie Homage. I'm going to call this one C. They got unalived inside out. I'm going to call this D cover, Homage to Beneath the Trees.
And of course, remember, Trish Forstner will be on the FOC show, or not the FOC show, on Aggressive Positivity, literally next.
Literally. Correct use of literally. Feral movie.
And figuratively, she may not be the only one.
I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, I could show up.
Mm-hmm. But it never comes off the board. By the way, it was fairly warm at Comic-Con for San Diego. A little humid, a little warm. But the minute I got, I wasn't even off the plane in Houston. I could just feel it through the actual airplane. And I was like, I apologize for all the complaining I did. All right, this is Geiger, number 24. Big story arc for Junkyard Joe. There is your A cover. Seat, I think they both sold yesterday. I can look after I'm done with the show. Send me a direct message to remind me to look. But I think they both sold yesterday. This one's the B cover, featuring Zigzag and Barney, who someone threatens Barney in this one. I just about came out of my chair. I was like, no one talks to Barney that way. This one is the C cover. Looks like a old school cover.
Not even Baby Bop talks to Barney that way.
Mm-mm.
That's
And
a Barney the Purple Dinosaur joke.
there's the D cover. Look at that one.
I do believe that cover benefits veterans charities.
Ooh. Let me see if it says on the back. Elvis! Mm-mm. Just says cover D. And Speed Racer comes off the board. Who is that back here? Ghost Pepper number 13. I got one copy of Ghost Peppers. Actually, I take it back. My favorite part of Comic-Con also was seeing my friends win the Spirit of Eisner Award and seeing my friend Dennis win and the rest of his team get awards for Absolute Martian Manhunter. I think they got 3. This stuff gets peppers. Published lived in Barneyton, USA for 5 years. Allen, Texas. They had their studio and production company. Okay. Black Star comes off the board.
I think people are sleeping on Black Star.
That's all right. They'll have a chance. Hey, Duke. In Your Skin, number 4. Remember, you can always send me claim messages up until tomorrow at like 9 o'clock in the morning. After that, like once it gets to 10, I'm fully involved with helping people on the sales floor, and I won't be able to help you out until after I'm done for the day, unfortunately. Diablo comes off the board. I'm never ignoring you. I'm just paying attention to the person that's in front of me. Red Roots, number 4, goes up to the board. Got 1. Concrete comes down. That's number 2. Remember, if you're just joining us, I have tons of San Diego Comic-Con on the board, some of which was not offered during the posts that I made in my What's in the Box page. I see it. See, and then I think these were released late for reasons that I don't know, but if you wanted to have a terminal blank cover, they're available now. By the way, has anyone read their terminal? Well, they haven't read it if they ordered it from me, but has anyone read terminal yet? Masters comes down.
I haven't read Terminal, but I saw the movie. Does that count?
Sure, but it's not the same.
It's not about a guy who lives at an airport?
I love the movie so much. You know what's so crazy about the movie? It's such a feel-good movie, but the guy does not get the girl. You know?
Yeah, but like he also like gets something maybe better, I guess, like in terms of
Agreed.
like
The thing for his
depending
dad.
on your depending on your like dating status and relationship history, you know, not getting the girl might be the smarter decision. Anyway.
Yes, I agree with that. How about terminal velocity? I've got alias number, no, I can't read the number of this thing. Number 5, polybagged red band. Nano comes off the board. That's the number 1. Okay, that's down. What's next? Bishop number 2. So many number 2s that I wanted to read this week, but I just could not do all of it. He lives at the airport and still missed the most important flight. Mm-hmm. Only the savage are left. Number 2. There's a lot of good lines from that movie, honestly. My favorite one is, do you have an appointment? All right. Daredevil number 1. This is the 4th printing. Get it while you can. This is a hot series. Horror of Godzilla, the Kaisei comes down. Hey, Maya, how are you? We've been missing you. Daredevil number 2, 3rd printing. Eye Collector comes off the board. Maya, we're just finishing up with the indie stuff and putting up the Marvel. It's just started to go up now. Daredevil number 3, 2nd print. Maya gets the only other terminal blank, and they're sold out. Maya, I don't think I've got a pile for you right now. I'll get you started. Put you right here. Mm-hmm. What a great cover this is. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. It's funny as nothing ever comes out. I'm just making hootie sounds. That's it. There'll be another sneeze here in a minute. Doom Quest number 3. Look at that cover. That's way cool. Handling Dad's law case, first hit and run. Oh my gosh, Maya. What? My Lord. My heart goes out to you. That does not sound like any kind of fun. And number 3, that's the D cover. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. There you go. No, it's going to stay in here. We'll try it. Feral comes off the board. So your dad got hit like a car accident? Man, people need to do a better job of driving purpose. Okay, Generation X23, that is number 6. Geiger comes off the board. Forrest says Doom Quest A. Got you, Forrest. Name alias. Mac. Maya. Got it. I think I got everybody. Okay. Something to go here. All right, this is Reborn Ultimate Impact number 3. So if you like the Ultimate Universe and you want to see what's going on, there you go. I can't even imagine how it wasn't fun to do that at all. All right, The Mortal Thor number 13. and your skin comes down. Okay, new crossover, very interesting. It actually has also humans in it, so it's actually humans versus Predator versus Planet of the Apes. There's the number 1A. Danny! You just missed it. We've just finished out the Image Skybound stuff. Predator versus Planet of the Apes. Scott Young. They are playing chess. Danny's gonna come on and yell at me because I made a post that was from the heart. From the heart, Danny. Everyone loves you, and I wanted you to know that. I think you get to know that in your life. Red Roots comes down. All right, Queen in Black's going to have a bunch of different covers, so I'm going to make us some room. I'm going to take that down. Take down Alias and Bishop and the Daredevil variants. But yeah, Danny, I haven't done the stuff from Comic-Con yet. My voice is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. All right, Queen in Black. Queen in Black. Queen in Black. All right, there are 3 books related to Queen in Black this week. This one's the most important of them, but the other ones are pretty awesome tie-ins. That is your number 1A. This is the B cover, Peach Momoko. That's hecka gorgeous. Scotty goes to Garcia. Queen in Black, Scotty. Let's see something real fast. Here. Did I get all of Chris's Scotty's? Nope.
Miss Jen, I literally just read your shirt.
You just read my shirt? Did you get it?
Yeah. I think I need that tattooed somewhere.
I'm ever murdered. Just know I talked smack to the bitter end. And probably tried some kung fu, but I don't know if I did very good. Catching up, can you get Geiger, the US looking cover? Of course. That goes to Nava. Okay. Scotty QIB goes to Elvis. Let's do it in a pile over here already. There's Crespo. You're welcome. And Queen of Black, Scotty. That's the end of Queen of Black because that one goes to Garcia. I'm going to put this right there. Thanks, everybody, for your patience. Stand up, sit down, fight, fight, fight. Okay. More Queen in Black. Oh, nope, there's one more Scotty in case somebody wants it. There was one more hiding in there. All right, Queen in Black blank. That one make really good opportunity for making cool art. I did have a long talk with Marvel about blind bag program, and they said, "What do I want from it?" And I told them very specifically that for black bag program, the books that are in the bag program stuff cannot be any of the books that are open order. They got to be completely unique books you can't get any other way. And they said they got it. I don't know if this one is this is not part of the program, but here is your poly bag. Queen of Black. Blank goes to Garcia. Blind bag goes to Pablo.
You know what I want in the blind bag program? I've decided.
What?
Only comic books in Braille.
Braille, that would be fun.
Yeah, I was reading a suspense book in Braille, and I could just something bad was going to happen. I could feel it.
I like that idea very much.
That was a Braille joke.
Oh, I thought you were being serious. Dadgummit, you got me good. Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't a good Braille joke,
cover
but it
of an
was.
open order isn't good enough. Yeah, I agree. All right, the other Queen in Black tie-in. There's two more here. This is Defenders, Light and Dark. This is the team building book here. You just have the A cover, I think. Is that you claiming a bag, Nava? And Queen in Black, Hella. I promise you these all actually serve a purpose. They're not just like books to make a book. Doom Quest comes off the board. All right, if you love Rocket Raccoon and you just want to have a fun story read, there's like 4 stories in here. This is Rocket Raccoon, Rocket Rewind. Really fun stories for the fans of the Rockets. All blind bag books need to be DD books. That'd be cool. Generation X23 comes off the board. Ooh, I know some kids that are going to come back for this day. It was funny, but like my first 3 customers today were families with boys, I'd say 10 to 12, coming in and buying the newest ASM and this book. They were coming in for number 2 of this. So I thought that was cool. Or no, that Long Road Home number 2. So they're probably going to be after that this week. This has got Negative Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, Brand New Day, number 3. Ultimate Impact off the board.
One of the movie companies sent me a coupon for a $5 ticket to see Spider-Man. And I really want to use it, so I went in to try to buy the tickets, and they were only good for a screening that's already sold out at a theater that's almost 2 hours away in the middle of an afternoon on a Thursday. And I like Spider-Man, but I don't love it I don't like Spider-Man that much.
Not to drive that far away.
That's a long time in the car after that movie makes me angry.
What if Kraven the Hunter did not die? and instead had a heart, it turns out, in this book. This one's good storytelling. Mortal Thor 13 comes down. It's so crazy how small the release is for DC this week. It's like that many books. It really is fifth week, whatever it is. What if SF? Going to see Spidey movie on Friday. Excellent. I still have to watch The Odyssey. I still haven't watched that yet. X-Men 34.
Turns out The Odyssey is just the story of a guy who refused to check his GPS.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Predator?
Yeah, his God positioning satellite. I'm in a real, like, Becky Green kind of bad joke mood tonight. I'm just throwing it out there.
Some of them are so bad I don't get it.
Yeah, that's the Borscht Belt for the best of it right there.
All right. X-Men Outback #2, Orlando. We're going to have plenty of time to do my rare books on the wall. Yay! Queen in Black. A cover comes off the board. All right, here's the DC books this week. Super fun prestige format book, DC's Hot Girl Summer. Gillum March cover. Peach Momoko comes off the board. I feel like I read every single DC book this week. All right, there are some annuals this week that are really good. You should absolutely get it. This is Detective Comics Annual, guest starring Lobo. He's good. SF, do you want just regular X-Men? I think that's the one you're calling. Let me know if you want, if you're actually asking for the Outback. I just see your Hot Girl and the annual. Queen of Black, Scotty, and blank comes off the board. Trouble is, how many folks on here know who Shecky Green is or what Borscht Belt was?
Like 0. -1.
-1.
Listen, if you haven't watched Marvelous Miss Maisel, what are you even doing with your life?
This is a Justice League Night Vision with a K special. This is Batman and Lex Luthor uniting. This one is also a fun romp. Shecky Green. This one's probably the most important of the annuals this week. This does do a lot of explaining and filling in the blanks for the DCKO aftermath. And this fits right in with the regular Superman storyline. This is Superman 2026 annual, year 1000. Queen of Black, blank bags. Annual goes to SF. And my last one, I only have one of, crazily. This is Batman, Superman, World's Finest, 2026 Annual, Take Your Dad to Work Day. Definitely an awesome book. I wish we'd ordered more of this because the storyline is really great. It allows your dad characters there to be kind of the heroes of the book. All right, I'm going to take down everything else, and then we're going to get to the stuff from Comic-Con. If you've been eyeballing something on the wall that you're interested in, you can totally throw it in the comments, and I will pull that down first for you. You get first right of refusal. I pre-apologize. There are some things that are very expensive on the board. Annual goes to SF. Okay. And SF, are you asking after the ash cans that are the stuff from Ghost Machine? Or the ones I reviewed for the show? What is the Campbell can thingy? Ooh, this one's cool. Okay. Okay, I will tell you I made a peekaboo inside this because I just wanted to know what it is. They had a very limited amount of these Fort Psycho comic in a can. So these aren't your mama's baked beans. They made these as a way to promote the new book Fort Psycho by Matt Kent. They are crazy good. It actually has like nutritional facts. Death blows, 500. Gunpowder, 95%. Distrust, 62%. Blue Bishop, 0%. Heroics, 0.5%. 70% of copper, 100% of lead. No added sugars. I could actually eat this. Ingredients, GMOs, guns, melee, and overkill. Unbleached, enriched uranium, and red dye number 40. And then it has like a whole story on the side. And then it has stuff inside.
Makes note to self, put EXP logo on coffee can, hand out for free at Comic-Con.
And it is $50. $50 for can. Shaky Jackie Mason, James Revealed, Soupy Sales, and the Golden Age of Comedy. I had you at GMOs. Who asked about the can? I want to make sure I'm not overriding someone that asked about the can. Kyle, can you look up there and make sure I'm not like giving the can to somebody that didn't ask about the can first? They get it first right. I'm going to put it in novice pile. This is going to be interesting.
That was Corey who asked about the can.
You were just curious. Okay, you still have first right of refusal, but I put it in novice pile for now. Can I ask what's in your pile, Bates? You've got your Doom Quest, your Polybag Turtles, and Kingdom of Earth. That's all you've got so far. So not too bad. I think that is 5, 10, like 17 and some change so far. Okay. Anywhere else that people are very specifically interested in? This is probably the rarest thing on the board. This is the Something is Killing the Children little backpack guy. I tried really hard to get back over there, TJ. I just did not get back over there. And I feel like I've failed you, and I am so sorry.
Oh, if only I knew a guy who has like a whole bunch of them.
Well, okay, just ask that guy.
Yeah, I'll make a phone call tomorrow. He's asleep now.
Rudolph, it's okay, man. You can rewatch any part of the show and claim anything that hasn't been claimed. All right. I'm just going to start from the top. And then I'll go to Ghost Machine. I'm just going to do this. Yeah, Sorted Crisis. The Assorted Crisis books I bought straight from Dennis and team right after. So this was like Friday was the Eisners. I bought it from him on Saturday morning. He looked real happy. It's what I can imagine. This is the Energon Universe blind box. They are completely sealed. This is a graded PSA book inside. It's already graded. It's going to be either G.I. Joe 22, Mask number 1, Transformers 32, or Void Rivals number 30. Trade covers, virgin covers, rare sketch covers, limited logo variants, randomly inserted. It says each blind box contains one PSA graded comic book featuring exclusive cover art by Torrin Clark. So it's just $150, an already graded book. I've got 4 of these only. All right, now we're going to go down to this is all my cool Ghost Machine goodies. So I'm going to show this stuff to you. I'm going to go in terms of rarity here. The print runs were tiny. I think the print run for this main regular ash can was like 145 or something, some odd number. So this is the regular Jason Fabok cover Ghost Machine 2026 ash can. Those are 100. And you didn't even have to sweat it to try to stand in line to get that thing.
There's so few of them that a retailer friend of Miss Jen's and I, who I may or may not do a weekly show with, is holding my copy hostage until I find him a guest for the show this week.
Oh, man. This one is
worth it.
I think it's called Crystal something. These were tiny little print runs of, I think there were 50 of these. I cannot get
that sounds right.
That one's
if Danny's
200.
still here, she'll correct us.
Danny will totally correct me. I tried like crazy to get that. There was one even rarer than this last one I'm going to show you, the metal ones, but I was not good enough about bowing out. This one is the glow in the dark, and it does glow in the dark, and nobody has listed this book. That one is 400, and this is really rare. Yes, I was that person at the place so that you guys could have the good stuff. Feel bad about it, only a tiny bit. I did it for y'all. All right, these are some expensive things. I'm going to show you the actual art covers. These are real art on covers straight from the booth. So, hey, Mike. This one is a Red Coat number 1, original art, Fabok, done in 2024. That one is $1,000. All these original art ones are $1,000. They cost me a ton of money. And I'm not mad about just like having them hang around the store. This one is a Geiger number 1, Gary Frank, in 2024. That one is also $1,000. And the last one is one I still need to do research for. I'm going to send a picture to Danny after the show because I think this one's the prettiest of all of them. This one is Geiger number 1, done in 2024. I just don't know. She said
that is. Oh, hold on. I can tell you who that is. Hold on.
Look how pretty this is. There's like grays and whites and all that kind of cool stuff on that. And that one's also $1,000. And it's, do you guys see what's going on in Barney's? Like, this is Barney, but if you look between Barney's 2 heads, there is a head. Is that creative or what? I'm guessing that's his wife or a kid. Okay, I have one of these left. This is fully signed by everybody. This is an exclusive variant for Hyde Street number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 autographs. That one's $150. I had 2 of these and one's already gone. You have failed me for the last and first time. I will take it. I will take that I am failed. What's so funny is I had fully signed versions of these, which people were really wanting to have raw ones with no autographs, but this is the one that made it through the gauntlet. This is an unsigned. This is Redcoat #1 foil. This is the one that previously I have offered for like $200, but since I found this one at the show, that one is $150.
It's Francis Maniple.
Oh, and we'll write it down. Thank you.
Yep, I just had to go look at the stuff that I have.
I totally misspelled that. I'm pretty sure.
Manapul.
Okay, good. Are the Ghost Machine original arts considered 1 in 1,000s? They are considered 1 of 1s, Alan. They are considered 1 of 1s because there's only one that exists. Very affordable, and you should grab this up. This is Ghost Machine #1, gold foil, just $25.
I think his middle initial is J, Pablo, so I think it's FJM, like is the mark, right?
Mm-hmm. These are really cool. These were all 1 in 20 covers for Hyde Street. That's #7, #8, #9, and #10. And I think that's all they did of these. And so this is a full set. There's no full sets online. There's only individual ones of these. It's $200 for the full set.
Those are done by, oh no, it's going to escape my brain. The guy who did The Pedestrian.
Oh. Pablo, I got your gold.
This is going to make me angry now.
It's going to make you big angry, though. Covers go.
Sean Von Gorman.
There you go.
There's cereal covers. Because Jeff likes cereal.
Is it because they're serial killers? Just kidding. Hey,
I got to add that to the list of things we talk about after the show, Miss Jen. I forgot there's a serial killer thing we need to talk about.
Okay. As long as you're not the serial killer, I guess we're okay.
No.
I think that is the end of Ghost Machine. Now we're going to do the sorted crisis events. I'm going to put them in order for number. All right, so these, as far as I know, were Dennis's comp copies because he had them at his personal booth. And some of them are really rare covers. Like this one, I believe, is the 1 in 20 ratio variant, one of the ratio variants for sorted crisis events #1. Good luck finding anything #1.
That is the 1 in 20.
And all of the ones I have are signed by Camp and Zawadsky. I don't want to mess up his name. Zawadsky. And that's $100. $100. What's the cost of the TMNT blind bag? I actually don't have a TMNT blind bag. The one I just got through showing was in someone's pull box from last week. Can we get DNA samples of Dennis? Maybe. I sat around and talked to him for a long time because I actually have known Dennis for, I'm going to say 5 years because it's been at least 2 years since I've been to New York Comic Con. I met him at New York Comic Con. And it was before he had done any books that anyone recognized. I met him when he was a young buck in the industry and he was
Was it the New York
frustrated.
Comic Con where I was at?
I think so.
That would have been 21.
Wow. Dennis is the best. Okay. For number 2, this one is a more normal cover. I think this might be just the B. It is signed by both of them. They got really cool, like, blue sign for Eric, and then I think it's just black and white for Dennis. They're just 35. And it's kind of interesting for Assorted Crisis event, since each book is its own standalone book. They're kind of like equally as hard to get. You can't get any really numbers except for the most recent ones. And then there's books like this that I cannot find online at all. Got you, Pablo? Nava's can just rolled across his spot. It's haunted. Sorry, no returns. This one, I could not find the cover at all. As far as I know, it doesn't exist. If you want to find it on the internet, have fun. It's marked as like D cover, but I can't figure it out. All right. That sounds great, Nava. Have a good one. This one is number 3. It is 75. It is signed. I only have one of them. And like I said, I cannot find it at all listed as sold or unsold. Same thing for this number 4. I cannot find it sold or unsold. That one's 75. Three goes to Pablo. This is number 7, a more regular cover, and that one is 35, double signed. And that is all my crises.
Okay. So the ones that you couldn't find were numbers 3 and 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's
Sorry,
so
the database is opening.
It's weird because after I went back to the room and tried to find them and couldn't find them, I felt to myself, I was like, maybe I should go back and wait in line and go see what else he's got hanging out in his little piles.
So the number 3 is the 1 in 25 Martin Morazzo variant.
I thought it might be ratio.
And the other one was number 4.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Come on.
And Dr. Christie got a couple of them from me too.
All right. And number 4 is database very slow this evening. The 1 in 25 Chris Burnham variant.
That's why. May they bless you mightily. I just made a guess at the price. Wade Wilson Deadpool number 1. This one is the Comic Pro variant. That one is 20. Unfortunately, who just direct messaged me, someone actually claimed them, so I can't sell you something that's already gone. All right, where do you want to go next? Oh, I wanted to offer these to you guys. This one is actually the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for Sicko number 1. So it is a con exclusive. I'm happy to get it signed by Teeny when she's here. They are 25. I brought 10 with me. That cover artist is Anwita Citria. Very cool. Also, I don't think this book has come out yet. I thought it was really, really cool looking. This is the con exclusive for the Dog Sitter. And that one also.
That's not out yet.
Not out yet.
Their social media around that, though, has been so fire. Like, I can't even.
They're doing a good job.
Yeah. Well, they had pictures outside of their venue there at San Diego, where they had dogs just like hanging out, and they had a bunch of those like in little things like where you get the dog, bathroom bags at the park that were full of those books. Whether those things stayed there or not for the whole show, I don't know. But there was definitely like an Instagram reel or something.
Signed. Pablo, I got yours.
See, and I had pitched way back at Comics Pro to them that what they should do is they should do like a quarantine tent where people could come in and get like hand sanitizer and Zycam and all of that kind of stuff. That's the sicko social media marketing thing.
That's a good idea.
And yeah, I think that was probably too much to pull off, given they had a whole entire building to themselves.
They had a lot. It was a cool venue, though. They had like 2 stories, and it was really awesome. Dog Sitter sounds like your house. I think that is kind of like aimed at you, Pablo, that one. Minotaur, which came out this last week. That was the one where the woman was tasked with going and getting proof of supernatural things. She was hired by some rich guy. And she had like a female like bodyguard, like assassinista kind of girl that was with her. But remember, it was like she was seeing things, and the thing that she was having as like her like hallucination looked like a minotaur. It looks like the devil to me, but this one is what the other character is actually seeing in the book. So that's kind of cool. That's also 25. That is the Comic-Con exclusive. Now we'll get your dog sitter. I see your question, by the way. I'm going to answer it in a second. I'm not ignoring you. That sounded hilarious.
Very sad.
Farts. You are welcome to take all of these books. Down that stuff. This stuff's where you go. Okay. Boop. Okay. And there's one more here, and then I will answer Seat's question. The last of the Ignition Press books is Stephanie Williams' Roots of Madness. Stephanie, by the way, is on 100% Fire. She got picked up for a ton of books while she was there. Like, she signed a bunch of work while she was there at the event. So this is 25. You should pay attention to what's going on with this woman's career. Do I miss Comic-Con already? Actually, I kind of do. I don't miss the walking so much. The walking was so hard. All right, so to answer your question, Seat, the only assorted crisis events I have left is the number 1. That one's 100. And the number 2, which is 35. That's all I have left. All signed from Dennis and Sadowski at the event. I mostly miss you, Brainy. Mostly miss you. All right, let's do this cool pile here. All right, there's some books that are really fire in the industry that we haven't been carrying because I don't have anyone on their pull boxes for it, and I haven't anyone to ask about them, but maybe I should start paying attention. This one is Fireborn number 1. This is the Comic-Con foil exclusive. It is signed by Kurt Pyers, Franklin Jonas, and Timmy Heeg, all on the front cover. And by the way, you could totally be embarrassed like the rest of me not at Comics Con, but at Comics Pro. I actually asked Franklin Jonas what else he does in his career. not understanding that his name is Jonas.
That his first name is Bonus.
Yeah. That's $100. Condition of number 1. This looks really nice. There might be a few tiny little stresses on the spine. This is Dennis's personal file copy, though. It's one of those things when you have a file copy, you get the condition it is.
When you get a double signed copy, you get the condition it is.
You get the condition it is. And Lost Fantasy number 9. This one is also the Comic-Con exclusive, signed by all 3 of them. That is also 100. Supermondo Mega Mutts number 1, gold. $50. Ooh. And then Mind Management, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This is so cool. Can you guys see that it's like one of those things that like there's a picture in it? Can you tell who it is? That one's $50. This first book is fully crazy. This is Godzilla, Horror Godzilla Kaisei era. It has been remarked in gold. They told me it was 24 karat gold. I cannot verify that. That's what they told me at the booth. And it is thick gold on there. He's got a gold eye. He's got a bunch of gold scrolling. And that is all written in gold. This is 500. I don't know how many they remarked. It was not a lot. On top of it being already, it's definitely not gold leaf. It is painted. Can you see it? That is painted gold. And those are all considered one of ones because they were all unique. Sonic the Hedgehog IDW exclusive. It is a foil cover. That one is $40. And the other IDW I got was Last Ronin number 1. Comic-Con exclusive. That one's $40. Hey Wiley, how are you? Over here, I've got a really cool book that is kind of like a preview of a material coming out from 247. It features the book Evermind, 1/2, and it is a special variant cover from Godtale. These are $2. $2. The gold one, David, was this is the book from this week. This is the Comic-Con exclusive for Godzilla Kaisei Horror. And it is remarked with pure gold. That is brushed on gold there. His eye. And then all this scroll work. That's 500. It's not even the most expensive book. Sonic goes to David. Okay. First look for unknown. I put my stickers? Okay. This is an awesome person that was sharing the booth space with Goon creator Eric Powell. They had this awesome book. This one is called Mary Dark. Richard Starkings and Abigail Jill Harding. They're from definitely not this side of the pond. I love talking to them. And the thing that makes this one really cool is it has a cool artist proof. So this one has them both signing it, and it says artist proof of 20. So that's $40 to get an artist proof and the cool variant book. Layaway is available on the books. 2 months to pay. And then they also had these awesome books. This is Parliament of Rooks. So it's a full set of 1 through 6. They have the color edition for $100 and the black and white for $100. And those were editions that were released last year.
And I put Going With You to San Diego on layaway.
Going with me to San Diego. We should absolutely.
Yeah, for next year.
We need to try to do that. All right, this is the No Trade Dress Greatest American Hero David Mack variant cover San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. That one is $50. Don't say that too many times fast. I also have the ones with trade dress, and those are $35. And I have one that's signed by the whole creative team, including William Catt, who played the part. That one is $100. That needs a first look. I wonder if I'm going to have a voice tomorrow.
Hey, you know what we forgot to do, Miss Jen?
Thing. Hero. What?
What? We forgot to talk about our new sponsor.
Oh, we forgot to take a break. Yes, you can email me about Godzilla. That is fine. I'm going to come back to the questions you guys have up here. David, can you put down which one of the heroes you're interested in, please? Here comes the talk.
Sorry, just as I reminded you that my internet cut out.
Oh.
So yeah, we forgot to talk about our new sponsor.
I'm so excited. Oh.
Should we do that right now?
Yeah, I said go. Do it.
Oh, like I said, my internet cut out. I didn't hear you. Here we go.
Okay, go.
which, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
Awesome. I've got something for y'all for just showing up here and lasting to the end. Our new sponsor for the show has sent us special cool advanced samplers for Summoner Wars, which is its cool game. Would you like one of these and you've bought anything on my show today? I have a total of 6 I can give. Just got to tell me you want the Battle Quest. These guys are awesome, by the way. Whenever you ask people to back your play and they show up with actual dollars to help keep your dream going, that's when you back them up. Awesome. Unknown takes sampler. Pablo takes sampler. Sorry, I have to put them in bags because they came 2 to a thing. And please give them some feedback. Read it, tag them in something, say that you got it on our show.
Well, listen, guys. So Summoner Wars, and this is the thing that we haven't really talked about yet because there's a lot happening, okay? But Summoner Wars is a long-running, high fantasy RPG in a box style game. It's been out forever from Plaid Hat Games. It's one of the best-selling games in the world. It was a nominee for the Spiel des Jahres. It was a nominee for Game of the Year at Gen Con. It was a nominee. It's one of the best games that's out there right now. It's been out there for a while. And so now they're taking the mythos and expanding it at Battle Quest. So this is a lot like when you've seen Firefly or Buffy or one of those things get expanded in the comic book universe beyond what the show was. This is what we're doing, but with a tabletop game.
Love it. Brainy, I got your Battle Quest.
Yes. Plus, there is I don't know if there are going to be incentives or what. I don't have clear information on this. There will be versions of the book that you can get that will have playable characters included.
Oh,
so that when you get the book, you can add it into your game.
They've been thinking hard about how to make this really cool. All right, Pablo, I got you Ghost Machine Hollow Foil. I'm just slow and large and a dork. I've got 2 people interested in the Godzilla, so please message me after the show, and we'll figure out which one of you guys is going to be the winner. We'll have to have you do Thumb Wars or battle head-to-head or something. Two people enter, 1 person leaves. It's okay, we'll work it out, y'all. All right, also, I have from AMP also. This is Axon Infinity. This is one of those. It just looks like a really awesome science fiction book. I'm going to try to read this one and review it for you guys because I know it's something that's kind of in their farther forward offerings. And this one they've been talking about and that's 35. And then this one they've been talking about for a while. I'm pretty sure a little birdie told me that this one's got a deal. If that isn't true, or if I wasn't supposed to say that, you didn't hear it from me. I don't know what you're talking about. This is Widow, and it is Hecka Spook. That one's 35 also. Let them fight. All right, we got the DCs. You talk about a gauntlet. This was kind of like a fight. Rest wants a Widow. Okay. This is Absolute Green Arrow, number 1. Straight from the con. It is polybagged and then put in a back and board. So if you see crinkle, it's the polybag inside. They made them this way so you can't accidentally get your mitts on it and make marks on your foil. That one is $55. David, it hasn't been claimed yet. It's we've got a couple people asking about probably the layaway for it. So this is Batman Dark Knight Returns, San Diego Comic-Con foil, book 1. That one's $65. They're also polybagged. Believe it or not, back when they first started doing this foil program, it would just be boxes of loose things, and when you were in line, they just handed you some. There'd be like fingerprints on them, or they'd be bent, and you just had to suck it up because that you just couldn't complain about it. They weren't going to let you dig through the box. They were like, move along. This one is Batman #1 foil. Sorry about the back shine and the double crinkles. That is the polybag that's inside. That's $65. That is Fractions Batman 1. Absolute Superman is $55. Believe it or not, I could not get Absolute Wonder Woman, and the 3 copies that I got of Batman all got claimed, and then by the time I went back, they were all sold out. So, but I do have Absolute Catwoman, and that one is $55. Nope, David, your ask came first. So you're going to get first right of refusal for layaway. And then I've got 1 copy of Mad Magazine. The exclusive edition from Comic-Con is just $10. These they actually were handing out if you walked by, which is kind of nice. Okay. I also have, this is from 24/7. This is a Lucas Lee Garza with Bill Sienkiewicz inks over it. It's a Liefeld book, New Men. It's essentially a 1 in 25 because when you get that the first look pack, this was the one in there. So you get 1 of these. That's $50. You can find these in color, by the way. They actually have color versions of this. This is the black and white that's only available in the pack. The pricing for this book is all over the place. If you look, there's some of these that have they're just black and white here. This is the color version. This is the hot, hot, hot one. This is Chincada Convention exclusive ash can, not to be confused with the one per store that we had last week. This one is $200, although you can't get it for less than $300 right now online. You could have a couple days ago, but no more. Daniel Warren Johnson, goodness. This is the Sick Tick 3 comic pack, the ITO edition. The way that they did their blind bags this year was that they only made them available on certain days. So if you came by and they were all already sold out, or if it was on the other day, you couldn't get it. I only have this version of it, and it is $150. They come with one of these 2 covers, and then it says one of these 6 covers for Sick Tick 47, glow in the dark, silver spot foil, UV, crayon sketches, and then one of these, one of 7 mixed books. So there's 3 books in there. All are pretty awesome. Also available in tiny numbers were these Sick Tick yellow reserve blanks, and those were $75. We've had purple ones before that they released a different time. Someone asked me about this earlier, and I did not remember what the number was for this bad boy. Let's look. This is Something is Killing the Children, number 48. It's the glow in the dark direct reserve. And that one's $75. They only allowed you to get 1. And this one is as rare as it gets. This one is a reserve copy of Erica Slaughter Funko Pop comic book. It was given out only if you went to their panel. So I think there might have been 100 of these that they handed out, and there are none online. That's 200.
Miss Jen, did you see that Tinian announced that he's writing the prose novel, Something is Killing the Children?
Yes. His co-writer is awesome. She was on the panel.
Yeah. And did you get to meet Rascal Randy?
I did not get to meet him.
Oh, thank God. He would have stolen your soul.
Probably. All right. This bit comes with this cool green boom bag because they handed it to me when I bought it. They only made a very tiny amount of these. It also comes with this cool outer bag. It is Octo little backpack. There he or she is. They said they really had to work hard about trying to get the button eye exactly the right size. There's little backpacky parts. So that is 150. Sorry, 150. They only had one more after I bought mine. Then it was it. No t-shirts. Mm-mm. I think that's everything I got prepped. I did bring back some other stuff. Oh no, there's foundations up here, and I can't remember which one it is. If you are interested in the price point for this foundations, I forgot to write it on there, and I put it in the group, but this is the foundations variant. It's got a gold foil top. This is the cool Brand New Universe from Hickman. I think that's all. Yeah? Do we make it? We made it. Anyone have any questions? Does everyone have copies of Sicko to get autographed? Or want to have things autographed? I actually, part of the stuff I brought back with me from Comic-Con is I picked up some, the little mini series that Teeny just did. I think it was just called Sirens.
Yes.
I think I bought whatever I could find of that to bring back with me.
I want signed the series she's not done yet, but that I know she's supposed to do. But instead, they're having Zach Kaplan books from that series come out right now, and I'm all frustrated.
But it's Zach. Why would you be mad at Zach?
Because I can't. I don't want Teeny Howard to sign a Zach Kaplan book.
Okay, fine. Thank you guys so much. By the way, you purchasing the books that I bring back from Comic-Con serves two purposes. One, you get dope books and you don't have to go spend $2,000 to get a hotel room or $500 to fly or $1 billion for water while you're there or any of those things. So it helps you, but it also helps me cover the cost of those things. It really, really adds up when you're there because they like to charge you a lot of extra money. In fact, I just noticed that one of the people I picked up books from, they charged me tax from all of them. Tax from San Diego, from Texas, and from New Mexico. So I'm going to ask them, why am I paying 3 taxes, please? Hey, Bueller! Yay! What's up, Travis? Where are you camped now? What's going on with you? We have a little bit of time. I got like 5 minutes. We can chat. You can even pop on if you want. We'll send you a link. We were just talking about Comic-Con. I know that Lady T was there.
So my big show that's coming up that I'm getting very excited for is Baltimore. A lot of good people are going to be at Baltimore. And in fact, we may have a not insignificant number of people from the EXP at Baltimore.
Well, that'll be awesome.
If I can convince Miss Jen to come, then it will be even more insignificant, not insignificant number of people. But
No, it's,
like,
it's on the date. I mean, I like Baltimore is one of those shows that if you guys have never been to, you should absolutely go to because it is very comic book focused. It's where I met Dirk Manning for the first time. It's where I met Kaylin for the first time. SF's going to be at Baltimore. Bueller's in the Mountains.
I will be there. Melon Mog will be there. I'm not 100% sure if the Honorizzle is going or not. And there's a chance that both EXP producers will be at Baltimore together. Just because of the way scheduling is working. There's a chance. TJ, you gotta come, man. Like, it's not, well, okay, it's that far for you now, but like, it's Old Home Week, bro. That's actually where I met TJ, was at Baltimore.
Hey, if we have enough of you guys coming to Baltimore, we should put together like a breakfast gathering.
Well, if we get enough people coming to Baltimore, I will pull some of the many, many strings that I have in Baltimore, and we'll put together something really, really dope. Maybe with a dead guy who wrote scary books.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fans Expo in Dallas in September. Maybe last year I drove up to Fan Expo to buy all of the last day stuff from the Chris Rupp booth. So I suspect that will happen again. So instead of me just driving up there and getting stuff and then taking off again, maybe I can come and stay for a little while.
Unknown. I can do it in 6.5, but I don't.
Should not
rent out B&T. No, but not that far off, homie. Anyway,
final call. I didn't want to miss anybody. Anyone else also want Battle Quest sampler for Summoner Wars? Thank you so much for our sponsor for sending those. I appreciate it, Drew. It's so funny. It just came today. Like literally just came to me. I'll keep trying to give them away in every show until they are gone so everyone can enjoy them.
Absolutely. Okay, we should get out of here so that there's plenty of time for people to go to the bathroom and get back before aggressive positivity. And then, because they're going to have Trish Forstner from Feral, who has Feral 25 out this week. Mm-hmm. And I can't guarantee that someone else is going to show up, but they might. Baltimore is the last weekend in September.
I got you, SF.
And then, like, just a little bit of self-indulgent plugging here. If you can convince yourself to stay in Baltimore for the week, the next weekend is the International Edgar Allan Poe Festival in Oars, which is an entire festival that I produced dedicated to a dead guy who wrote spooky books.
Perfect. I got you, Alan. And I will work like crazy to give everybody their invoices tomorrow. I thought I was going to stay up tonight and do it, but I'm all the worn out. So it's all going to happen tomorrow. Please be not mad at me. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Stay tuned so you can hang out with Trish and Tommy and Paul. See, I did it. 3 names in a row. Bye, y'all.